The Joseph secret. In Genesis, the only way to survive the deadly global famine was to go to Joseph. He controlled the keys of the empire's storehouses. But Joseph was just a prophetic shadow. The real Joseph is our Savior, Yahshua, because he controls the ultimate storehouse, the Holy Bible. Do you think Joseph was just storing physical food? In Psalms, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Revelation, they all show the written word as the corn of heaven. Look at Psalms 78. David calls manna the corn of heaven. In Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 1, the prophet was told to eat the roll of the book. And in Revelation 10 verse 10, John ate the little book, which was sweet in his mouth, but it turned bitter in his belly. That explains the disappointment they suffered in 1844. Because when John read the book of Daniel and accepted its teachings, the event failed to transpire in 1844. They suffered a great disappointment. That was the word which was sweet in the mouth, turning bitter in his belly. So we find out that the cross was the dividing line. In fact, when our Savior died on the cross, and he said, "It's finished," the law had ended, the physical voice of Yahweh stopped to fulfill Hebrews 1 verse 1. The Yahweh spake to our fathers by the prophets. The physical voice stopped. The period for plenty ended, and the period for the famine began. So the famine began with the early part of the Apostolic Church. That's what we shall discuss in our next video. Comment, "I choose to eat," so you don't miss our videos. Subscribe for more prophetic truth.